We got us a corpse and cartridge occasion.
Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Before we get into the topic of this video, I just want to say thank you to all of you. I recently hit 2,000 subscribers, and I know I made the 2,000K special, but I just want to say thank you. You know, a lot of your comments not only inspire me and, lighten my day, it also gives me ideas, right? So many of you guys leave comments, and those comments turn into one video, two video, multiple videos. So I just say thank you for all of that. Not just the nice comments, but also the constructive criticism and also the cool ideas and adding to the discussion. So I really do appreciate it. But let's talk about this discussion for today. So I know a lot of people are going to be wondering, why am I doing this video? But I am doing this video because Dark Archer asked me to do this video. Dark Archer says, can we get another video like that in December? And what this person is talking about is the videos that I've been putting out on the first of each month. If we look at September, the likelihood of Tekken 7 Season 5 being revealed in September, the same thing in October, the same thing in November, and even though we had the definitive edition come out just a few days ago, I still want to do the same thing for December. Just for all the people who may still have hope in Season 5 being announced, this video is for you guys. In September, when I did this first likelihood of Season 5 being revealed, I was actually I wasn't really memeing. I was very serious, and I did actually think that Season 5 would be announced in September. And I was just talking about, Evo, and I was talking about, upcoming tournaments, and my spirits were very, very high. But then nothing happened, and then October came. In October, my spirits wasn't 100% crushed. I still had a lot of hope, and I was just thinking like, okay, they may be just taking some time because of the pandemic. They may be slowing down. They're working on this one because they want it to be right. This is probably going to be the last one, and then nothing happened. November is when things kind of was like, yeah, it's not looking too good. Also, when the Evo showcase got canceled, I was like, yeah, this is not looking good for Season 5 at all. And this one, I really am just like, if it happens, it happens. I'm not really like wishing, I'm not really hoping, but let's talk about the likelihood of Tekken 7 Season 5 for the final time. So of course, we always have to bring up, or before we dive too deep into that, I found this post and I just quickly want to share with you guys. They hit 8 million copies sold for Tekken 7, and the person who does art for Tekken, he was busy, but I guess he got around to doing some art, and this is the image that he made. It's a really cool image. It's not like the normal ones that we got, but 8 million, I feel it should be something special. That is a really big number, but I just want to show you that. Now, in all honest opinion, I don't think Season 5 could come. I am not really expecting any Season 5 news, but if Season 5 did get announced, if it was going to be announced, the CEO 2021 Fighting Game Challenger event, I think it's called, Fighting Game Championship, is where I think it will be held. This CEO Fighting Game Championship is also another reason why I want to do this video. I am very, very excited to see what takes place here. The last one, as you guys know, the last one in 2019, all the way back, that is when Nee showed up with the Thanos gauntlet, and he was like snapping his fingers, he was snapping people, he was going insane.
Teammate Rock's dragging Chanel. Look at, oh my God! Oh my God! Wow.
He is about to snap through half of this top 8 in a second.
And this time around, you have Arsene and Ash, and the sort of rivalry between them two sort of being fueled. One reason why I think the CEO Championship, if they're going to announce Season 5, is possibly the best place is because, one, this is the last offline tournament of the year. We don't know when the next one will be. Also, this is going to be the biggest and most hype tournament of the year. If they were going to do it, this is where it would be. Let's look at some tweets. It's the final weekend to register and compete at CEO on December the 3rd and the 5th. So this will literally be taking place like 2 days after this video goes up. They have some pictures in here of the venue, of the schedules. I'll put those up so you guys can see. Tekken takes place so right after Street Fighter is in the finals will take place on Sunday at 1 p.m. So if season 5 was to get announced, it would be either before top 8 or after top 8. If they do give us a season 5, I wouldn't be upset. I wouldn't be angry, but I think all of their efforts now should just go into Tekken 8. One thing that's very fascinating about CEO, well, I have pictures up there. They have many pictures of the venue and where the fight will be taking place. But when we talk about Knee versus Arsene Ash, now the last time they played, I think Knee won back at the Tekken World Tour Finals. I think that's the last time, unless I'm missing something, but I think that's the last time they played. And with their recent beef on Twitter, I think this is just going to be even more hyped. I'm more hyped about their battle because we know they will meet. We know they will meet. Whether it's in grand final or top 8, they are most certainly going to battle one another. And what's also interesting too, it's not just Knee and Arsene Ash. You also have Team Ashes. I believe that's Arsene Ash team, but you have a bunch of Pakistanis who will also be there. You have it's really going to be like this one. It's going to be intense. I think the matches at this CEO event is going to be intense. And really, it kind of goes full circle. The tournaments all throughout the year was kind of hit or miss. A lot of them was like snooze fest. No one really cared unless something was being announced. But it's only right that one of the final tournaments at the year is going to be the big one. I was looking around to get concrete information that Knee and Arsene Ash will be there, but I couldn't really find anything on their individual Twitters. When I did look for concrete facts that they will be there, I could only find other people's tweets. Waiting for next CEO event where I can watch Arsene Ash versus Knee face to face. Another one says, players I want to see in CEO Tekken tournament from Pakistan along with Arsene Ash, is then you list out names. So it looks like they're going. I couldn't find anything that was actually saying they're going, but Knee went last year, or Knee went to the last one in 2019, and he made a big impact there. Arsene Ash, with him having his visa, and some of his buddies also having his visa, their visas, you could only imagine that they are going to be on the first plane over here to compete, especially after what takes place on Twitter. I feel like this is going to be truly special. I feel like a lot of people have so much to prove here. There was a tweet here from Sonic Fox. I want to find the tweet. The tweet from Sonic Fox, or Speed Kicks actually. The tweet from Speed Kicks, it says, American players stop whiffing in the neutral before CEO challenge. And I think this is taking jabs. I won't say the name, but I know who he's talking about. I think I know who he's talking about. But a lot of people have something to prove. The Americans have been underperforming in recent tournaments, and I would love to see them make a good comeback, because before the pandemic came along, Anakin, Little Majin, Jimmy J Tran, I hope Jimmy J Tran will be there. I haven't seen Jimmy J Tran in such a long time, like see him compete. Of course, Anakin always competing. Little Majin, I haven't seen him competing, but I would love to see some of these top American players make it in there and also make a big impact, right? Knee versus Anakin, that was such a historic match as well. Anakin was getting closer and closer and closer to defeating Knee, but then the pandemic came along and kind of slowed down his progress. So I would like to see him make a comeback. I want to see this Knee versus Arsene Ash. I want to see so much out of this tournament. And like I said at the beginning, if they were going to do a season 5 announcement, this is the best place to do it. All that online garbage is like, it's really garbage. I don't like saying it. I don't like talking negatively about the Bandai Namco events, but the online tournaments, they really are like kind of a joke. And in my opinion, if they do something, it should be here. But like I said at the beginning, I'm not really expecting them to. The reason why I'm making this video, I know there's going to be a bunch of comments saying, why are you still talking about this and yada yada yada. But one, it's fun. 2, I want to talk about the CEO event, and I kind of want to do one last follow-up to the knee versus Arsene Ash saga, because this is we're entering in the next chapter of their rivalry, and it's going to be amazing to see. But here's the thing, when you talk about a season 5, what I would like for them to do is really just a final balance patch. I think everyone would be okay if they did one final balance patch. If they buffed some characters, if they nerfed some characters, but if they did it really right, like if they took their time and really like precisely tweaked everyone and balanced out the roster, 2D characters, DLC characters, some characters that's been too powerful, some characters that's been too weak. I think if they really tweak some things, Tekken 7 can be in a good state to say that the game is final, to say that the game is done. So I wouldn't really be against them doing one last balance patch. I want to be against them adding maybe some customizations, like if they add, like a 8 million shirt or, something like that. I want to be against it. But characters, stages, all of the big things, game modes, all of that stuff, wait for Tekken 8. Tekken 8, I feel like Tekken 8 is like 1, maybe 2 years away, kinda 3. After all the stuff that's been taking place the past like 1 to 2 months, I feel like Tekken 8 is kind of closer. If we go back 6 months ago, I was saying Tekken 8 could be like 4 years away, 3 years away, but now it's kind of feeling like 1 to 2 years. So all of the characters and all that stuff can wait. If they want to do a balance patch, if they want to do some customizations, then that's fine. They want to do netcode and ban updates, that's fine. But other than that, I think Tekken 7 is in a good state to say it's done. Like I said in the video before, Tekken 7 did its job. It revived the fighting game franchise, the Tekken series franchise. Tekken 8 is going to have a beautiful budget now. It revitalized the competitive scene. These tournament players will be performing like no other. The crowds will be bigger than ever. Tekken 7, for all of the hassle we give Tekken 7, it did its job. It gave us entertainment for 7 years, competitive scene, 7 years. What more can you ask for? But that's going to be it. That's all I really want to talk about. Thank you for listening. Like I said at the beginning, thanks for 2,000 subscribers. And here's to many, many more. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. See you next time. Bye-bye.